You lot already know I'm trying to learn the piano again. So, welcome to the first of many videos that will show my journey as I try to gain mastery at the piano once again. Today we'll delve into the basics and rudiments that every rookie needs to know. Bear in mind that every information passed on this channel in these videos are things that I am learning myself. So you'll see me fail, you'll see me pick myself up, you'll see me make good progress. If you're a rookie or a noob looking to learn the piano, this is the best place to be, and this is coming to you for free at no cost. I'm going to show you all that I'm learning so that I can teach you. In that way, I'm reinforcing all that I have learned. Today we will do a bit of the keyboard layout. We'll do half steps, whole steps, perhaps even get into the major scale. Let's get right into it, guys. The piano is made up of black keys and white keys, and each key is named after a letter of the alphabet between letters A to G. But for sake of time, always remember the white key before every set of two black keys on the keyboard is key C. So key C here, key C here, key C here, key C here, key C here. So this is key C. So relative to where key C is, you can tell what the other keys will be in a linear manner. So this is key C, this is key D, this is key E, this is key F, this is key G. And because I said it was from A to G, this defaults back to A, key A, key B, key C. Let's take that again. This is key C, D, E, F, G, go back to A, B, and then C. So every white key before every set of two black keys is key C. And because the black keys have structure, there's some definition to them. Set of two black keys, set of three black keys, set of two black keys, set of three black keys. You can, by their position, be able to tell what the name of the white key before them or after them is, as the case is. So we are clear on that. We have succeeded in giving all the white keys name, their actual names. What names then do we give the black keys? Now for the black keys, the special black keys, they can either assume the letter of the white key before them or the letter of the key just after them. So in this instance, on key C, the black key, this after key C, is called C sharp, meaning it assumes and takes on the name of key C here. This is C sharp, but we can also refer to it as D flat, taking on and assuming the letter, the name of the key after it. So it's safe to say that when you are referring to a black key based on the name of the white key prior to it, the one preceding it, you call it a sharp. So this is C sharp. But if you want to refer to it as based on the name of the white key after it, this then becomes D flat. So C sharp, D flat, C sharp, D flat. Okay, the white key in front of it is D. But if you wanted to assume the name of the white key in front of it, then it becomes D flat. Does that make sense? So by extension, this becomes D sharp, E flat, D sharp, E flat. Okay, if we jump to this one, this key F, this becomes F sharp or G flat, F sharp or G flat. This becomes G sharp or A flat, G sharp or A flat, G sharp or A flat. This becomes A sharp or B flat, A sharp or B flat. And that's the easy with the naming conventions and how all the keys are named on the piano. So now, another key concept to learn is the interval called an octave. An octave essentially is a distance between a specific key, either backward or forward, and that same key in the next interval forward or backward. So an octave essentially is the interval between one key and the same key, either upwards or backwards. So on key C, an interval then includes all of these keys up to here to make an octave. So this is an octave, this is an octave, octave, octave. So an octave is an interval between a specific key and the next key, which is the same as that key. An octave, 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 an octave of C, an octave of D, an octave of E, an octave of F, an octave of F sharp or G flat, an octave of G sharp or A flat, alright? An octave of D sharp or E flat. Makes sense? That's an octave. An octave just says what are the keys in between the first key and the same key, some keys away, same key, alright? Same positioning, alright? That's an octave. Now, we go to the concept of semitones, half steps, or better still, semitones known as half steps, or tones known as full steps. Semitones, aka half steps, tones, aka full steps. A semitone or a half step is either a key forward or a key backward. So on the key of C, a semitone half step forward lands me on C sharp or D flat, as the case may be. Back to C now. A semitone or half step backwards lands me on the key of B. So a semitone will move either one key forward depending on the direction or one key backwards. Okay, so now you know what a semitone and half step is. Now, full steps and tones are in the same vein, are two keys forward or two keys backward. So from the key of C, a tone takes me to 1 and 2 takes me to D. Back to C, a tone backwards takes me to 1 and 2 takes me to B flat or A sharp. A tone on the key of F takes me to 1, 2, G. A tone on the key of F backwards takes me to 1, 2, takes me to D sharp or E flat. That is the concept of semitones or half steps and tones or full steps. Now that we have learned the rudiments, we should talk about our fingers. Unlike the keys on the piano, our fingers actually are named after numbers, or they are numbered in numbers, whatever that is. Alright? Starting with your thumb. Your thumb is number 1. Next finger after is number 2, 3, 4, 5. Same as your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are not playing put a finger down game, but you get the point. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Okay? That's how your fingers are numbered. That's how your fingers are named. Now, the idea behind naming all of this is so that you can have proper finger positioning when playing pieces, proper finger positioning when running scales, proper finger positioning when playing generally. Now, to get our fingers warmed up, let's do a very simple exercise on the key of C before we get into the major scale. On the key of C, and then we're just running the keys on the fingers that we have on our right hand, then we'll do on the left hand, then we'll combine both. At the end of the day, you must remember that playing the piano involves the fingers on both hands. but you must practice each hand differently or separately and then combine both so you can gain mastery. Does it make sense? You must gain mastery on each hand so that both can make those symphonies, those tuneful melodies that you really want to make. All right. And don't they even make you feel really good when you see folks who have mastered the art of playing the piano, having all their fingers doing really great work, and you can hear really great sounds. Okay. Now there's something called the thinking speed. The thinking speed is a speed so slowed down when you're practicing a piece that you are thinking of the actual movement of your fingers on the keys in a really, really slow manner, such that you can build a habit or you can build muscle memory. And then it can become second nature by the time you up the tempo of that piece. So thinking speed means you slow a piece or a scale or whatever it is down, whatever music you're playing, you slow it so to the slowest of speeds so that you are conscious of how your finger position is and how you're playing it until it becomes a part and parcel of you, such that when you increase the speed, it is then second nature. You don't have to think about it. So that's what they call thinking speed. So play, do a little exercise at thinking speed, and then we'll up the speed before then going to the major scale. All right. So we go on the key of C. We play C to G, C to G. All the keys between C to G, we play it. Go. Okay. This is just to get our fingers warmed up, to get in the groove of learning to play piano again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can play it conversely. So you can turn it into a pattern. Alright, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's you playing your first piano piece. Let's jump to the left hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we can play it conversely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm back now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we bring all of that beauty together. Amazing. You've gotten this far, you are really doing a great job. Amazing, amazing stuff. All right. Now we go into the major scale. Well, except of course you live under the sea or in a cave. No way you wouldn't have heard people chant do re mi fa sol la ti do re mi fa sol la ti do, stuff like that. That's called a major scale. It's very toneful. It's really melodious. That's the basics for most of the sounds that you hear today. Okay. Now, there's a formula to build major scales, and every key has its own major scales. You can build a major scale on the key of F sharp. You can build a major scale on the key of G. You can build a major scale on the key of B. You can build a major scale on the key of D sharp, or you can build a major scale on the key of C. And because we started with the key of C, we will learn the major scale on the key of C, and then we'll learn finger positioning. Okay, guys. Now, on the key of C, major scale goes right. That's the major scale. Now, before we do finger positioning, let us talk about the formula to building the major scale. To build a major scale on any key involves just one formula, and that formula is called tone tone semitone. Tone 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 semitone. Hear it again. Tone tone semitone. Tone 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 semitone. That means two tones, one semitone, three tones, and one semitone. Or better still, two full steps, one half step rather, three full steps, one half step. Does it make sense? Two full step, one half step, three full steps, one half step. Now, if you go back to the start of this lesson, I already taught you what half steps or semitones are, or what full steps or tones are. If you don't quite remember, tones and full steps are two keys forward or two keys backward, while semitones and half steps are one key forward or one key backward. But in this case, we are doing one or two keys forward, depending on whether we are using the tone or the semitone. All right. So on the key of C, do, tone. That's first tone lands me here. 1, 2. Re, second tone lands me here. Now, tone, semitone. Now there's a semitone. Okay. Another tone, then semitone. That's how to build a major scale. Tone, semitone, tone, semitone. Again, tone, the first tone, second tone, the first semitone, the third tone, the fourth tone, the fifth tone, then the second semitone. That's how to build a major scale on any key on the piano. All right. So if I were to pick the key of F, tone, semitone. So the first tone, the second tone, then semitone. Now there's a black key there. Then the third tone, then the fourth tone, then the fifth tone, then the semitone. Does it make sense? Tone, semitone, tone, semitone. So I can also pick, say, let's pick the key of B. Now, every time I move keys, they become the root note. They become the do. All right. When we did for F, this became the do. All right. Now that we are on B, this becomes the do. So to build the major scale on the key of B, remember tone. So the first tone, the second tone, semitone, the third tone, the fourth tone, the fifth tone, then semitone. Does it make sense? So it sounds tuneful, it sounds melodious. The major scale is mostly the basis for most songs that you know. They are composed in the major scale. All right, maybe in a different key, but the formula to build the major scale is the same everywhere on all the keys. All right, now to finger positioning, we go back to the key of C. This will be the last chapter of this video today. In the next video, we'll do finger positioning across all the other keys. But we'll start with the key of C today. All right. And I expect that you practice this at thinking speed. Practice this at thinking speed so you get the right finger positioning. So back to the key of C. Do, 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 do. Alright? Now to play the major scale, you remember the key of C is pretty straightforward. It's all white keys for the major scale. Right? So on the right hand, you play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Let me take that again. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back again. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's finger positioning on the key of C to play the major scale. And then you can do that in reverse or conversely, as the case is. 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In reverse, and then jump. Same structure. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. On the left hand, it's played in a slightly different manner. Yeah. So at least at thinking speed, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skip. 3, 2, 1. Thinking speed very slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. You play that in reverse. I think in speed it should go something like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. Simple as that. So when you've gained mastery on both hands for finger positioning, now at thinking speed again, combine them. So remember to position your fingers correctly and play the right key with the right finger. So let's go. You can see that for both hands, I'm not jumping or skipping to a specific finger or the specific fingers where we skip to on the different hands at the same time. Look at it very slowly. I skip on the right, but I'm not skipping on the left. Now I skip on the left. Okay, back now. I skip on the left. Now I skip on the right. Now play that thinking speed. Play this 20 times and over to get your fingers moving, blood flowing, and so that you're in the groove. Alright? So because I know how to play this skill, I don't need to play them at thinking speed. But if you're learning and you're watching, play this at thinking speed. But this is where you should eventually get to a speed like this. See, I made some mistakes, so I reduce the tempo just so that I can get the right position, right fingering for each of the keys. You don't want to be so much in a hurry like I did, and I was making some mistake bumping into the wrong keys. So learn at thinking speed, then up the tempo as you go. Alright? On the next video, we will learn the finger positioning for all the different keys. See you on the next video, guys.